Hi there, I'm Alex D. Sorry, I didn't stop to take a sip of some mineral water. Anyway, we're in what is supposed to be Nylevis Falls. Let's save the game. It's called Nyleva Passage. In the conversion, I'm not exactly sure that this is the case. Also, which button is the quick save? It's not F5, it's F6, I think. And F7 is quick load. Yeah, I think yeah. No, I'm not gonna test that now. Alright, so... Funny thing. Look at that. Look at all of that. Well, a lot of to cover here. This is the front of Vortex Rikers. It just kind of fell over there and just stopped dead. They figured it didn't make much sense, so yeah, they made it stuck in the mountain in the earliest version, as well as redesigning this entire level completely. It still has Juan Pancho Eagles' name on the ship. There is some drone sounding kind of like engine working or whatever. And also, the skybox, it's an actual box. It's completely fake. It doesn't have like backdrop or whatever. It's just a box with a sky texture. In the beta, there were no actual skyboxes yet. As you can hear, action song section started playing. Well, this is awkward, and it will loop forever now. Okay, check out these skins. Those are known as sacred cows for reasons. I think in the beta they were like a second entity called sacred cows, but they were completely unused in the beta, so those textures are just used on normal cows in the conversion for extra flavor. Actually, it's a pretty cool skin, because the regular cows, they are just green all around without spots, I think. Oh, they're so cute. Anyway, we have some wooden structure over here, kind of dilapidated or whatever. Okay, so something to note about the beta, leaked beta Automag is that it had a pickup model of the earlier version, but the first-person view is exactly like, as people say, pre-patched Unreal. I'm not exactly sure what changed between patched and unpatched versions, but that's probably has something to do with muzzle flashes not sticking out of the gun. Also note that plant being stuck in this rock. What I found funny about this particular plant, well, it's probably not the plant's fault, but there is a BSP hole. I'm not sure if that's the case in the beta itself, but in the conversion you just walk right into this rock and die. If you load the game, the music restarts, so it plays the first song section as normal, but then it just goes to the action song section, and it's different from the retail version. I'm not sure those fish? Oh, they are hungry. Okay. Alright. Good to know. Good to know. You can kill them even with the Automag. can actually hit them. They have very little collisions, but they do have them. Anyway, not much to do here actually. Just grab the automag. We'll save that for later, probably. Okay, there is a lot of plants over here. Like, if we left Vortex Rockers with just 12 health, we might as well have healed right there. Okay, so this map is supposed to be a version of Nylevis Falls, right? This is your fall. This is as much fall as you get in this version, I think. Okay, ow. Speaking of sounds, in the leaked beta, the automag had pretty much a different pickup sound. Also, speaking of death sounds, this one I use from Left 4 Dead's Witch Scream, because it basically is the same as the one found in the early betas, but without being terrible in quality. Anyway, let's stop suiciding by falling out of this world. Let's stay in this world for a while and actually try and... I am not seeing my... Yeah, I'm seeing it now. I'm still recording. That's good to know. Every time I press F6, I hide my action HUD, and I have no idea whether I am recording or not. Okay, I hear a Manta. Here another one. Not a particularly interesting enemy if you ask me, but that's the first you fight in this game. It's not a brute. Alright, well, this looks familiar, doesn't it? Anyway, speaking of sounds, this firing sound is the same as in the leaked beta, but the reloading sound is either missing or unused, and the deploy sound is different. But that's close enough, that's close enough. So, this is the end of the level, right? Right? I mean, yeah. This is the entrance to the the mines. The level that some people consider boring. I probably don't. Okay, that's a lot of ammo. That's like too much ammo for Unreal difficulty, if you ask me. And no tentacles. Right, unfortunately... We'll get a closer look at these guys later, I guess, because, you know, the lighting here is not exactly great. Unfortunately, these guys' sounds are not changed. I might have changed them in the editor, but I didn't. I probably will do so, but not sure. Alright, this is interesting. We'll talk about this slightly later. Oh, so we have super health on Unreal. you guys have seen some early screenshots and artworks, these brutes, they look more like the Scar than humans. I always assumed that the brutes were like a human Scar hybrid of sorts, but these guys are just big, mean Scar, basically, because they have very similar facial structure and scaly skin in the beta. I'm not... Oh. I'm not sure why they changed them to be like more human-like. This is new. We're gonna get back soon. This was supposed to be dead end, but there is now some sort of door that doesn't open. So, what is actually happening with this map? It's completely different from the final version, but there are some familiar areas, including this one, and also... Okay, I hope that's not deadly. Okay, it's not, but it's fun. It's fun. And also this looks familiar. Except there is no door. And the brute spawned, the lesser brute. And this one, as you can hear, actually uses the old sounds. Because the trigger spawns a regular Unreal monster, and the regular Unreal monster with the old mutator, they have changed projectiles to use pre-patch sounds. Unfortunately, the custom entities placed in these maps, such as beta lesser brutes, they don't, so yeah, here's that. I might wanna change that myself by basically combining Zora's beta mutator thingy, well, beta classes and the old mutator. So basically this is Nylevis Falls, kinda, and Sacred Passage combined into one map. Actually, this map is called FHub1, which is fake hub. At least people think so. Probably is true because basically, well, it is a fake hub. It's not a true hub. Because, well, there are several exits from this level, but whenever you re-enter this level, everything is set back to normal, except for certain triggers. Where are you? Okay, that's not the only manta over here. Alright, I didn't know that. More mantas. Wow. Okay. Really, the most terrifying thing about Unreal maps is that you never know when you step into something and die. Well, sometimes you know, sometimes you see some misaligned texture, home effect, Hall of Mirrors, if you know the thing. But sometimes it's just a regular looking wall, you can walk into it and die. For basically no reason. It's because this wall has no collisions and then suddenly they do. So well. Anyway, we can skip the mines and go straight to the Nali Water God Temple. In the conversion, at least, there is basically no reason to go to the mines, but in the interests of my 100 something subscribers, I will basically, yeah, I will go back and play as normal. So the point is, there are actually 3 exits from this level. We have already seen 2. We'll get back to the bunker. Okay, here's the halls of mirrors. Hall of mirrors. Now we can have some Manta action in our Hall of Mirrors. Yeah. Alright. Let's get out of here, because it kinda... I took a beating, but it's not about me trying to play good or not. I'm just having fun, I guess. I don't want to get sweaty in an Unreal game, in a single-player Unreal game. Alright, I'm not sure why this is lit. It's supposed not to be lit by default, but whatever. It's probably because I have already ventured to the Sacred Passage. Or some other reason, I'm not sure. This panel has a translator message, but I do not have a translator yet. Try to remember all of that. This button is inactive. Well, nothing too strange here, right? Some new areas, some disabled, inactive buttons. So nothing to do here, nothing to do here, no spoilers. We'll see that area later. We'll see a lot of stuff later, actually. Actually, we have seen too much by now, kinda. I mean, no, not exactly, but just the fact that we can already go to the Water God Temple is bad enough. So let's complete the game normally and go to the mines, and that would be our next video.